Today we have a test roll using the brand new FPP Cine 8 black and white 40 reversal film. This new film is the perfect ISO for most manual film cameras. Today's test roll was shot by John Fideli using the classic Kodak Brownie camera. After the roll rolls out, I'm going to come back and talk about proper exposure using a manual camera.
And the old neighborhood ghost lived in the barn. No child would go near it.
The snake doesn't want to harm anyone, but it doesn't like having anyone so close. It's scared, which is why it gives fair warning.
I don't really like going to Dracula's castle. Nearer we came to Dracula's castle.
One of the challenges of being a first-time movie film shooter is picking up an old Kodak Brownie camera like this one and shooting your movie and knowing what exposure, what to set your lens. Here's the lens aperture, as you can see. This allows light into your camera that hits the photosensitive material on your film. How do you know what to dial? Now, a lot of folks are using these guides that are on the camera, and shooter, please be warned that these guides are designed for much older films that have different ISO, or as they were called back then, ASA numbers. So these guides and the guides on your lenses for your manual cameras are not giving you the proper readings. So you may underexpose or overexpose your film and have poor results. The simplest thing to do is to get your smartphone, open that up, and use something that is no cost to you. It's called a light meter app. So your light meter app is open. The bits of information you need to know are the ISO of your film, which is 40 right there. Your light meter app, and of course read the instructions. There are two ways to meter. You could do an incident light meter reading. The light is being measured by this globe right here. Or you can do a reflective. And now you can measure the light being reflected off your subject. I tend to use incident. So now the amount of light hitting the meter is what should be hitting your subject. So easy peasy, lemon squeezy. We got ISO 40. The shutter speed of your camera is 1/30th of a second, which is right here, 30. And then right above it, it tells you the the f-stop to set your camera. In this case, we're between f8 and f5.6. Easy enough. There's a lot more information to discover about using a light meter, but this, the ultimate crash course, will get us started. Now please note, the reason that the 40 ISO film was recommended for sunlight is because some of the other films that have been available are 100 ISO, and the speed of the film is just too fast for shooting in daylight. One option you can use is to use a ND filter, which I have used in the past. And these are great to carry in your bag. And using an ND filter, I usually just hold it over the lens, and what it does is it cuts down the amount of light entering your camera. In this case, this is an ND2, neutral density 2, which cuts down by 1 f-stop. Why a filter that cuts down 1 f-stop is called ND2? I don't know. Maybe someone out there watching this knows. Same thing with, if you want to cut down 2 stops, use an ND4. 3 stops, ND8. That's it for this video. It's really just a quick overview. You could delve into using light meters on your own, or send me an email, michael@filmphotographyproject.com. I could do another follow-up video to go into more details. That's it for now. See you soon.